Planet on Earth is proudly sponsored by Chris's Dips, Star Now, and Apex Steel.
Alice took the world, she held it in her hands, and she created a fantasy and shooting stars across. She said vanity fell in love with himself and sanity's lost among everyone else. I find the sky is falling and the sun just standing still. Slowly the message behind.
Find myself walking through rain, ignoring all the things you say. Listen close to parts of me. I know there's something there for me. I hope that you will find your way through this darkening haze. But it wasn't always like this, no. Now it's up to me, 'cause we said that we'd always be there for each other. We said we'd be there forever. Forever's not a very long time. You know that it has come to this. So stare until you break a smile and take a long hard look at yourself. There is another day where we can meet again, but we're growing up too fast. That the past is nothing yet, and these just fall on deaf ears. Do they even know? Do they even know?
We said that we'd always be there
For each other.
We said we'd be there forever.
Forever's not a very long time. You know that it has come to this. So stare until you break a smile.
Wow, so emotional. I'm sweating from my armpits. That was great, guys. Please welcome the very talented Just Like Alice. Guys, welcome to Planet on Earth.
Thanks for having us.
So tell us a bit about how the group first got started.
We met at school, in high school, in music class.
Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday actually. And and we just fell in love with music, and we thought, why not write our own songs, write our own music, and then bang, here we are.
Here we are, fantastic. And what are your plans for 2012? Have we got any gigs lined up that people can come see, or do we just come to your house and crash your house party and do that kind of stuff? What's the go?
Apparently people can come to my house.
Really?
Yeah.
All right,
just
for all the viewers out there Australia-wide, we're going to Ruby's house. Hey!
Yeah, well, we're in the process of recording our debut EP out.
Yep.
So we're currently working on that, fixing little tweaks. Hopefully it should be out maybe middle this year.
Fantastic.
So
and where can people find your music if they want to jump online, I'm assuming?
Either our Facebook, unEarth.
Yep.
We have various little web presence out there, so
Yep.
hopefully, yeah.
Fantastic. And if you want more information about these group, you can also catch them on our website, planetunearth.com.au. Just click on the sexy poster of the three girls and you jumps onto their website. And you guys are going to perform later on in the show as well, so we look forward to that. But we need to get the show started, so let's go! Last week it didn't work, this week it worked. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Planet on Earth for 2012. I went on to Snooki from Jersey Shore's Twitter page and I found this very cool poster. Come meet Snooki live and in person. Stop by the Sun Lounge and buy one of her fabulous indoor tanning lotions. Like seriously, hello? Snooki, what do you know about tanning lotions apart from putting on and looking like a karotti? But you know what? She's got some clients out there that are already buying her product. Take a look at these boys. Love the pose, of course. And these guys as well. I nicknamed them Pumpkinhead because they look so sweet. But you know what? If the States can do it, so can we here in Australia. And who better to promote our new Planet on Earth product line? It's called the Hairy People Please. Please welcome our very own Nonna.
Come here, beautiful man. Come here. Okay, that's nice.
Nonna, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. What's this thing here?
It's a camera.
It's a camera.
Say hello to everyone home.
Hello, yeah.
Now-
Hello, Australia, yeah.
Nonna, tell us about your new Hairy People Please cream.
Yeah, I got a new cream
Just
here.
there?
It's called Hairy People Please cream, a beautiful one.
Now I heard it puts lots of hair on your chest,
Under the chest.
Your back,
and the back.
and the butter crack.
And they got the crack in the bumper too, yeah. Lots of hair there, beautiful, yeah.
Now you've already got someone buying your product.
Yeah, it's nice.
And he sent in a photo.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
yeah, that's my sister. Yeah.
That's my sister.
You look more like my husband now. No good.
That's fantastic, Nonna.
Yeah.
And if people want to buy your cream, they can go to our website. The merchandise page is planetonEarth.com.au. And make sure you like us on Facebook as well, facebook.com/planetearth. In the words of Damien Bodie, click that like, hey Nonna? Clickety. So who have we got on the show today? We have Sarah Finlay joining us. We're going to be jumping in the bed with her. Not to mention actor Alec Kay, one of our Star Now sponsors. So Jordan's going to be interviewing him. And also our chef, Carl Winsborough. He's going to be making 3 meals in 3 minutes. You a bit hungry, Nonna?
I'm always hungry.
With the little boobies, yeah. And also it's Free Gig Thursday, so for those of you that want us to plug your gigs, make sure you email us at info@planetonEarth.com.au and like our Facebook page, facebook.com/planetonEarth. And if you want all the goss from today's show and past shows, don't forget to catch me, James, not but the James's thing, anyway, on the Bash Radio Show, 98.9 Northwest FM on Thursday nights at 10:30, and also Kate Miller will be there as well. So, let's go to Jordan on the couch with Alec.
Welcome back to Planet on Earth. I'm here with Alec Madrusky, or as he's better known in the acting world, Alec Kay. Thank you so much for joining us, Alec. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Now, I said actor, but really Alec is a musician. He's obviously an actor, dancer, martial arts expert, stunts. What don't you do? Is there anything that you don't do?
Well, you know, I don't do like private dances just yet, but I'm getting into it, so still learning about it.
That's good to know. Now, also, I didn't mention modelling, but is this your trick? So you've covered all bases so that you can land all the gigs that no one else is qualified for?
Well, pretty much you can say it like that, but I try to do bits and pieces as a hobby, but eventually when we did that amazing short film about 3 years ago, I realised that by doing something extraordinary, something short, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get too far. We actually got pretty far with it. And
Deeper Than Yesterday you're referring to?
Deeper Than Yesterday is what I'm talking about.
Just share with the audience the awards that came out of that short film.
Well, it was directed by a mega talented, I'd say genius, young director, Ariel Kleiman from Victorian College of the Arts. And pretty much we had a world premiere at the World Cannes Festival, which is part of the Critics Week. And all of a sudden we got 2 awards out of 3, and from then on it was just a roller coaster. The film has been featured for 3 years in a row now. We won the Sundance Festival last year, Beijing, Golden Hugo. We missed out on the Oscars, unfortunately, but we're a little bit too rough, you know, so this year.
Do you still drop it, though, in conversation? I almost got to the Oscars.
I try not to, you know, because like when it comes to short films, not many people get to see it apart from the people in the actual industry.
Of course.
But I was actually happy by the fact that we were the only Australian film, and the whole film is pretty much featured in Russian language, and it's like a foreign language film, but you know, we
you
represent
speak several
Australia.
languages, so you'd obviously
Well,
be fine with
I
that.
try. Yeah, I was a linguist when I was serving in the military. And you mentioned Mad Rusky. It's a combination of Mad Max and Lemon Rusky. You know, so the Aussie guys gave me that nickname, which so still
Didn't get
sticks,
warned about that before you came on the show. Now you. How did you get into martial arts and stunts? How did you get into that? What's the scariest stunt you've ever had to pull off?
The first question or the second?
Both.
So both.
Roll it into one.
Well, pretty much I was born in the Central Asian region, which is part of the Soviet Union, and back then you had two options. You either play chess and get beaten up on the streets, or you do martial arts. So I thought, you know, I just don't want to get beaten up, and started doing martial arts.
And what's the scariest stunt you've ever had to pull off?
Well, as part of a Deeper Than Yesterday, pretty much I had a freedom of, because I was the stance coordinator, and Ari, one of the craziest directors that I know, he wanted us to jump off the submarine into the 7-degree water, and it was only one take, so like none of us were professional stuntmen, and probably Jean-Claude Van Damme or Jackie Chan would have said, mate, I'm not doing that, you know, this is too scary, and yeah, we actually pulled that off with one shot, and it actually paid off. So we got all these beautiful awards, and the one I'm particularly proud of is the one at Beijing, because the Chinese people, they really know how to do their stunts. You know, they got the big stars like Jet Li and Jackie Chan. And,
Yeah,
it was quite rewarding just to know that we actually got somewhere and got the recognition of the Asian style production.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was going to say, for a lot of young actors in the industry, often they look down on short films. Great to get some practice, but then once they get into it, I guess people are concerned they're not taken seriously enough. Whereas this film's gone all over the world, and as you have 3 years running, they're still featuring it. That's fantastic. Would you suggest that young actors definitely keep their eyes open for the right type of script?
Absolutely, absolutely. Like, it's just it's all about the passion. I'm sure everyone's here. You know, they got the passion to be here, and you know, join the Star now. You know, guys, if you have an opportunity and if you got spare time, I know. Look, unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't pay the bills, but look, it gives you so much inspiration for the future, and you never know, you can be like, you know, the guys who...
Now, you said it perfectly, starnow.com.au.
Maybe after tonight I'll get there.
Starnow.com.au, you can look up Alex's profile, it's Alec K. Definitely jump on board, it's fantastic, you get auditions from all over the world. Thank you so much for joining us, really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, you guys are doing a great job. I hope we'll see each other again sometime. All right?
That sounds great, thank you.
Good job, Geordie. Good job, Geordie. And now we're going to this I love this. It's Good Morning Australia. It's back. Let's play it. Let's go. Go, go. Kick it off, James. James, kick it off.
Kick off. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Frank Walker. No, that's a different ad. Right, settle down, boys. Settle down. We're down here at Mooney Ponds in Puckle Street. It's another Good Morning Australia segment for Planet Unearth. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning, James.
Good morning, Ash.
Good morning, James.
Good morning, Sean.
Good morning, Nash.
Good morning. We forgot a name. That's fine. What are we giving away?
We got some Chris's dips, and we've got some nuts. NSM nut group. Thank you for the nuts. And we've got some quenchifiers as well to give to people.
We are also promoting Free Gig Thursday.
Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Planet Unearth, and also come see the show as well. But I think we should go say hello to people.
I reckon we should find some ladies, you know?
Some ladies.
There's one over there. Look.
Oh,
Over there.
ladies that way.
She's wearing a mini skirt as well.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning.
Single? Got a show called Planet Unearth.
Oh, my son would probably watch those sort of things, but I don't.
That's great.
I have trouble watching telly. As it is, I got to pull myself right up to the television.
So do I. That's why I wear glasses now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got low vision.
Is this...
You're better off than me.
Is this a tea towel?
No.
You've got to watch our show.
What's your show?
Do you have Foxtel?
I do have Fox.
Oh! Morning. Where's the ice? Good morning. trouble. Rude. You're gonna get us in trouble, eh?
Sorry about that.
You're Australian, aren't you?
Yes.
You are Australian.
Very much.
James, what are you doing sneaking in there?
Part of the show.
You've got your phone out and you're not saying
right.
good morning.
You're right. No, you're right. No,
So
absolutely.
we say, well, let's just stop.
You're right.
We'll get it over and done with.
No.
Let's call the agent. I want to call the agents.
I want to meet those two girls again for breakfast.
I think we should call the agent.
No, you can't call the agent.
Why not, James? Actually, get him. Take him. Where's the phone? Good morning, Australia. Foxtel, Planet Thursdays, 9 p.m.
Be there. 10.
Fridays at 10.
And you can see James's nuts.
You can see my nuts.
Ashley's got some big nuts. Well, not really.
And they're kind of sugary.
They're kind of coloured. I think you should get that checked out. Here's a challenge for you. If anyone can email in as to why I'm wearing boxing gloves for this episode, you win a prize. You win $1 million. So there you go. Now for my next guest, please welcome the very cool, very stylish publicist. She represents Ricky Lee. She's done some work with Ricky Lee, and we're glad to have her on the show. Put your hands together for Sarah Finlay. Sarah! Come join me in the bed. How's it going, Sarah? How's it going?
Fantastic. How are you?
Good to see you again.
Good to see
because
you.
We caught up yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, sort of, yesterday. To talk about, in depth, and people that want to see this extended interview, they can go online on our YouTube page, youtube.com/planet, and check you out even more. But all they need to do is watch the TV show. Not like that, just in a positive way. Sarah, let's get started, shall we?
Yes, let's.
Sarah, you run your own publicity company.
Yes.
How did that start? Where was the first beginnings of that?
The beginnings was I was working for other agencies, made redundant when all the redundancies were just starting to happen with the economy.
Love redundancies, don't you?
Yes, blessing in disguise though, because I had a client chase me down that I worked with, so I freelanced, and then Ricky Lee Coulter came along and wanted me to do a publicity.
How's Ricky Lee?
Ricky's fantastic.
She's doing well.
Yeah, she is.
She's looking great these days.
She is.
Yeah.
She's looking fantastic.
Photoshop.
No, real. Hard work.
She's getting paid. That's great. And then you formed your company from that?
Yeah, formed my company. Ricky Lee went overseas to write and record her music, and I had to start a company. And when she was back, I had 3 clients. So
that's awesome. You put your mind to it. See, guys out there, if you put your mind to it, this is what you can achieve. You start your own company, and that's when you can get out there in the entertainment industry. Now, you don't just do celebrities. You do obviously brand awareness and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
What's some of the brands that you've been working with over the last couple of years?
I work with Geneva, Tivoli Audio, Baby Jogger, which Miranda Kerr and Orlando have been seen pushing around.
Ooh, Miranda Kerr.
Yes. And Mel B as well, made sure she had one when she was here for...
You're pretty connected, aren't you?
Yeah, you've got to be.
Can you do some publicity for this little baby?
Yes, I can.
Oh, you heard it here first. Planet on Earth. Now, give us a tip for those people out there, because obviously up-and-coming performers or entertainers, you can't really afford a full-time publicist and that sort of thing, which is fair enough. So what's some of the things that they can do on their own to get their profile up within the Australian entertainment industry?
Yep, you just need to get to know people. So in this industry, it is who you know. So you never know who you're going to meet, where you're going to meet them. Research. You check out different media. You might suit them and see a similar story. So, and then contact that journalist. If you know the media, social media is fantastic. And also doing gigs are really good, because you never know who's in the crowd. You might even have someone from a record label in the crowd that spots you and likes you. So
fantastic.
Yeah. Great
piece of advice. Please put your hands together for Sarah Finlay.
Hi guys, and thanks again. Welcome to Food with Phil on behalf of Chris's Dips, and today I have a guest that you've seen before on the show, Kyle Winsborough.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Nice to see you all.
How you going, mate?
Awesome, mate. Awesome. How are you?
Good, thanks. Good.
Fantastic.
What are you cooking for us today? You got 3 woks on the go. I mean, We're in for a bit of a cooking challenge, I guess?
A little bit of a summer treat. We're going to do we're going to attempt to do 3 dishes in 3 minutes.
Okay, well, you got me if you need my help, so...
Oh, God, because I'm going to need it, I'm sure.
quite capable.
Excellent. Now, but what we're going to do is I'm going to show you 3 quick, simple summer dishes that we do at the cooking station, which is my business as a fully mobile cooking school. So I do interactive cooking classes, and I can take my kitchen to you, any venue, anytime, anywhere. So,
beautiful.
So I'm going to show you a couple of little recipes that we're going to be doing with the cooking station, and wonderful, tasty summer treats.
Let's get into it.
So first things first, I'm going to need to oil them. So I'm going to use some grapeseed oil in every wok. Okay, now grapeseed oil is a real nice oil that you can use for cooking because you can get a real high temperature in your pan. All right, so then we're going to put a splash of sesame oil in 2 of the woks. All right. Okay, I've got some chicken strips, which I've marinated, and these are all marinated in wonderful Cajun spices. All right, so these are going to be the base for our chicken fajitas. All right.
Lovely. And you've done all these yourself beforehand?
I've pre-marinated these beforehand, yeah, because obviously I need a little bit of time to get these dishes done in 3 minutes. So again, I have some beef strips there, which I've marinated in a wonderful Thai green curry paste.
I can smell it too.
All right, with a nice bit of garlic. All right. And again, in this last wok here, I've got some prawns, which I've marinated in a lovely sort of orange, garlic and sesame
I better stand back a bit.
Sort of dressing, yeah. This is why we wear aprons in kitchens, mate, because they're not just a fashion item.
They are to the t-shirt, yeah?
They are a safety garment. Absolutely. Okay, so I've got my prawns in. We're going to give them a bit of a toss.
There we are.
Okay, so we're going to get to our salad. I've got some spinach, some bamboo shoots in, or some bean sprouts rather, and some ripped up coriander.
It's a nice bit of crunch and texture.
Yeah, lovely crunch and texture. I've got some fresh rocket here. I'm going to take some red capsicum and we're going to slice this down into a wonderful sort of julienne cut. All right, now that julienne cut, okay, is that wonderful sort of thin matchstick cut. So we're going to bung some of that in there as well. Now I'm going to keep the rest of my capsicums for the next dish. Okay, so I've got some red onion. Now the red onion is going to be the sort of sweetness in our Thai beef salad, okay? Because Thai food is all about balance, all right?
Balance of sweet, salty, sour and hot.
That's right. So we're going to bung some red onions in with that one as well.
Lovely.
All right, so we chuck that in there. And then for my rocket salad with the prawns, I'm also going to pop some red onion in that as well. Don't worry about them bits that drop off to the floor. We'll feed them to the kitchen hands later
just
on.
Put them on my shorts like the rest.
That's it, mate, yeah. All right, now for our prawn salad.
I think we're running a little bit short on time.
All right, then.
At the moment, so...
We can cut this and edit it, though, can't we? I'm sure. Make it 3 minutes. All right, Theo. So into my salad with some tomato fingers, in with the prawns. Julienne of carrot in there.
What do you need me to do?
Well, all I need you to do now is just like literally pray that these are going to cook.
Okay.
That's what I needed to do. I'm going to actually put some lime zest into my Thai beef salad. A little bit of lemon zest. Can I have some soy and some sesame in there, but just literally only a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to pop a little bit of grapeseed oil in with that. We are now ready to serve our fajita and our salads.
Lovely.
Now we've got this wonderful avocado dip here from Chris's Dips.
From Chris's.
All right, and we're going to use that in our wonderful fajita because avocado and fajitas go really well. Okay, so here we go in.
I can wrap. This is pretty much like a souvlaki, isn't it?
It is a bit like a souvlaki. We'll go to our prawn salad. I'm just going to take out a few of these wonderful cooked prawns and pop them into our salad mix. And then we're just going to pop a little bit of that dressing in there. So we're going to take a nice mix of that wonderful rocket salad.
There we are.
The tomato fingers and the prawns. And have our wonderful
beautiful
beef. All of that juice straight in there. And again, we're going to mix that up as well. Chuck in a few noodles, crispy noodles. They always go down well. And a few, could you open that? Because my gloves.
Yes. Here we are.
Chuck some in there. 3 dishes in 12 and a half minutes.
Just quick one for the viewers at home. Where can they find you again on your website?
You can find me on thecookingstation.com. All the W's, thecookingstation.com. We are completely mobile, team building, interactive cooking school, and we will come to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, guess what? That's the end of the show. Just like Alice is going to play out for us. But next week, we've got some really cool guests to stick around. And thanks to our sponsors as well, you know, Star Now, Chris's Dips, and all that kind of jazz, Quencher. It's really hot, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm not sure why I'm wearing these, but check these guys out. They're really cool. So take it away, ladies. Oh, I'll get out of here.
to the bright lights, smoking away into the city nights. Take me back to the bright lights, just a little to catch your eye.
Smoking away into the city nights, keep me as the alibi.
Feeling how the night lies, I never looked into your eyes.
Turn to me, the truth beating through your gut.
Don't you justify, you always try to find the only thing to say.
The only thing to say is never that you leave, it's never that you leave behind.
On stage you took a breath, but really I wasn't there.
Backstage you drew your heart on me, but I turned into your enemy.
So I hear about your love for me, it's erased from my memory.
Keep sending me luxuries, expenses I don't need.
Don't you justify, you always try to find the only thing to say.
The only thing to say is never that you leave, it's never that you leave behind.